into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. Walked into a coffee shop, it's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B. to a coffee shop. It's waiting for me. Over on the counter, what did I see? Cup of coffee for Susie B.
Hey guys, can you hear me? Welcome in, welcome in. It's 2 o'clock here in Phoenix, Arizona. 64 degrees currently and windy, as you can see. Breezy, 64 degrees, not too bad. We're still in shorts. And the wind took the liberty this morning and blew all the leaves to the other end of our yard, which is nice. My hubby didn't have to do it.
For Susie B.
So yeah, the wind is coming in from the east. That's the camera is flipped, so you're it's kind of confusing, but it is blowing straight over the pool. That's the east side, and going right over the lovely lush green grass you see there. And it is breezy, so we're supposed to get some probably there's some moisture coming in, and it will be probably giving us a little bit of some wet weather soon, maybe by tomorrow. But last night I was up kind of late, uh, of course, playing a stupid game, and the sky was kind of like I could see the sky, so that the sky had it was quite cloud covered, and I was like, "Oh, here comes something. Something's coming. There's some weather coming in." It's sad to uh, sad to know that there's a fire out in California right now, up in the Palisades, and that's a beautiful area. So that's not too far from Long Beach, Redondo Beach area. My aunt actually lives there, and we spent quite some time. I spent quite some time growing up in that area when my parents would take us for a few days trip to go visit with my dad's sister, and they live in Redondo Beach, and we used to drive all over. And the Palisades was like one of my favorite areas. It's a beautiful place. It's kind of hilly. The neighborhoods are hilly, and just landscaped beautifully with just a bunch of beautiful plants and bushes, and just a beautiful area. Really nice. Kind of like I always thought, oh, this is the rich area. It's just a real
To
pretty
a
area,
coffee shop. It's waiting for
and
me.
there's quite a bit of it on
Counter,
fire.
what
So I
did
don't know
I
how that
see?
started. The wind certainly doesn't help when there is a fire, but uh, so yeah, I was mentioning earlier. There's snow, there's fire, there's rain. Just getting all of that, all of that kind of stuff happening right now. Do you think it will weigh out in California? They need it bad. Gosh, you know, what was it last year that the California mountains had got so much snow over in well, it affected over at Camp Nelson where I was trying to go last summer, and I couldn't go to the actual little place because there was so much snow that when it melted, it flooded and actually damaged the roadway, and it was undrivable. So I couldn't get out there. But that's the only thing. They did just get a bunch of snow. I think that was last year. It flooded all their waterways and of course closed down all their campsites where I was trying to go last summer. Last summer, the summer before this past one. Sorry. And God, these years are going by so quickly. But yeah, they do get a lot of snow, and that the water is beneficial to them. But for some reason, everybody still has to pay for it when they get a lot of water. I don't get that part. That's all politics, I think, and all that stuff. So it's just weird. But yeah, water is definitely beneficial to California. Where is Eaton there in California? I seen something about Eaton on Facebook. Eaton, California. We could go look. Let's go look on the map here. Eaton, California is no, not my mail. Not my mail, Susie. We're going to the maps. Okay, Eaton, California. Let's see. Eaton Aerospace. So Eaton is just south of San Jose. It looks like in between, well, just up from Bakersfield, actually. Well, shoot, that's not too far away from where I was born. So it's in between Selma and Hanford. That's interesting. I never heard of that place. Eaton, right? That's a building firm. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not correct. Camp Eaton. Okay. Eaton Arrows. Okay, Eaton. I'm sorry. Eaton is it's by Newport Beach. Well, that shows another building also. That's a power station. Eaton LLC. That's weird. There's a lot of Eatons in California named Eaton Canyon. So there's the Palisades fire. Wow, that's actually current on the map on Google. Okay, so Eaton, here it is, by Torrance. Is that the actual little town? Manufacturer. That's interesting. Why is it all over the place? Eaton Corporation, I see Eaton LLC, I see Eaton Aerospace, Eaton Power Station. Eaton Wash is in Temple City, Eaton Canyon. Oh, they got waterfalls there. Pretty. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's a Hearst fire too? What's the Hearst fire? Impacted everything. Is that like where okay. Yeah, I like to pay attention to California because of course I'm from there. And it pains me to see the beautiful forest on fire over there. Updated 4 hours ago, the Hearst fire. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, so Eaton, as far as I can see, oh, there's my hubby. Jesus freaking Christ, that guy. Okay, so let's see.
Walked into a coffee shop. It's waiting for me. Over on the counter. What did I see?
NASA work.
Or Susie.
What is that? Out there, Grace? Yeah, that Eaton fire is Eaton, the town of Eaton. I'm not clear on what exactly where that exactly is at. Okay, so Ate Grace says she's just gonna peek out first, right? Is that what you said, Ate Grace? Um, I just saw something about Eaton earlier. It may have not had anything to do with the fire. Oh, it has. When my hubby walks back by, guys, he doesn't like to be on camera. Um, yeah, Eaton. Go back to Eaton. Is that like an actual town? Eaton Canyon, Pasadena. Eaton Canyon Falls. Eaton Sea locations. Eaton Trailhead. That must be like a. There must be some history in that name because everybody seems to use that name. Well, oh, they're calling it the Eaton Fire. There's a Eaton Fire also. There's another fire in Riverside. Well, that's interesting. That's that's many little well, they're not. I know that the Palisades fire is not that small. It looks like they have a huge closure of the roads there from Santa Monica all the way to um, oh gosh, it's all the way through the Topanga State Park. So it's the whole coastal line that's wow, all of Malibu is blocked off. All the way up to Malibu, from Santa Monica to Malibu, that whole coastal line is blocked off. And then they've blocked off the California 27 North going up to through Topanga State Park. All the way up to almost to the Woodland Hills, the road is closed. So there's quite a bit. Oh, the Getty Museum is over there. We were actually in this area some time ago. We were playing around on Google Maps, and I was showing everybody. I was really trying to find this overlook coming down the hill to the California coast, and we kept passing the Getty Museum. The Getty Museum isn't far away from this fire. Excuse me. And it's quite a magnificent museum. There's a lot of strangeness going on about that museum, but what I was focusing on at the time, because I had no clue, is it's just a big, beautiful museum with a maze garden. It's abundance in flowers and these beautifully manicured bushes that form like a maze with flowers in there. It's just all beautiful. Really, really neat place. The Getty Museum. There's my hubby again. Yeah, so the Eaton. There's also another fire called Eaton Fire. That may be what you saw. Yeah, and for the life of me, I could not find that darn that drive going down. So you're coming up over the hill. You've been driving through the mountains for quite some time. You finally pass these set of last mountains, and then you're looking down, and the horizon is the ocean. And you actually drive down through a few cities, and then you're at the ocean. But that view is just unexplainably beautiful. It's just it's a really nice place. Are you going outside anymore, babe? You were on camera. I didn't know that you were outside. So yeah, I noticed here on the Google map, if you pull up Google Map and just type in Eaton, it'll show you the Palisades fire. There's more than one fire, babe. There's actually a Hearst fire in San Fernando. There's also an Eaton fire over here, and then there was another one. Oh no, I didn't see that one. Um, over here, there's another fire in Brown over in Riverside. Isn't Beller supposed to be over there sometime soon visiting with his buddies? So yeah, they've got, it looks like they have the road closed on San Gabriel Canyon Road until the 11th of January. There's also Paradise Springs. Looks like there's a road closure over there. On the California 2 East, closed until, oh, oh, that's something else. It's closed until December 2025. Shoot, that's all year. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, it's the first time I've seen the map look like this. There's a lot of reds in there in the map. Hi, Mary. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? We're just talking about the weather, and there happens to be a few fires in California right now. And I'm just looking on the map and kind of sharing information on road closures and oh, Malibu has a Hindu temple. Never noticed that. So many changes throughout the years in California. Right at the Santa Monica Pier, too, where the big Ferris wheel is at. That's all. That's all blocked off. It's closed down.
Waiting for me over on the counter. What did I see?
They have a computer rendition
Or Susie
aerial view of that area, but it doesn't look quite real life aerial view. It looks like a computer animated rendition of the pier. That's interesting. That's new. I've never noticed. There's a bunch of new stuff going on the maps here that I haven't noticed before. Thanks for stopping in, Mary. Good to see you. And yeah, that's interesting. So I was talking about the Getty Museum. That's an actual art museum, and it's just gorgeous. It's really cool. It's a neat experience. If you like to look at art, it's just a gorgeous museum. It's I think it's 3 levels, and it's a big, huge, beautifully crafted building. The architecture is just really neat. And I got to see that place once. It was a nice experience. Anybody having coffee right now? I think I'm gonna make me a cup. What do you guys like in your coffee? Of course, everybody knows my creamer is a Bailey's, and right now we got chocolate. I had some tea the other night, and I was drinking some blue tea, and I had this pina colada Bailey's. So that mixture and that was just awesome. That's my creamer, so I just use just a little shot of that in there, and it kind of sweetens it up for me. But that's a great combination. The blue tea with the pina colada creamer, Bailey's. That's really nice.
walked into a coffee shop. It's waiting for me over on the counter. What
So we're getting snow, we're getting rain.
or Susie be?
Hopefully it'll rain over on that California coast over there. A lot of rain or snow, something. What else? I'm just gonna zoom out of the map here. Let's see what else is going on. This I think won't show the weather. I'd have to go to a different map. There's a lot of red dots everywhere. What are those? Those are all fires. That's quite a bit. Uh, I just zoomed out on the map, and all the way from Washington down through Oregon, just the southernmost tip of Idaho, central Utah, Denver, looks like Arizona and New Mexico, all the way into Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana. It looks like also down through Jacksonville, Florida. All those that have some red dots through there, that's showing some kind of a fire happening. Nebraska and Wyoming also. Just that's interesting. Blue tea. Yeah, blue tea. My blue tea is it's called butterfly pea flower tea, and you can buy it in a bag of. It's a powder, and you just need a little bit of it, like literally the tip of your spoon. Well, half of a teaspoon you can put in your cup, and then add hot water, and you get a beautiful blue tea. And I had bought that in the past for for my throat. It helps with throat sore throat and stuff like that. And it's really good. And I just sweetened mine with pina colada because I had drank so much coffee that night when I was drawing the marshmallow. So I had to switch it up to some tea. I don't know if it has caffeine in it. I don't think it does. But it's a nice, soothing, calming, relaxing tea. It's got a really nice flavor. You can use, I think honey would pair well with it. And probably I use the monk fruit sugar. So if I'm not sweetening with Bailey's, I'm using the monk fruit sugar. And that also pairs well with it. Regular cane sugar also probably pairs well with it. But it's got its own flavor, so it's really nice, delicate flavor. It's kind of a fruity, flowery flavor. A little earthy in there, just a hint of earthy. Yeah, it's really good. Butterfly pea flower tea. Really nice tea. Oh, there's even a Mexico all the way down in TJ. Is that? No, that's just traffic right there. That's just traffic. Looks like right at the border. Why is it red? Road closed. Closure on a San Diego. On a San Diego. Oh, that's a big road closure there. The map is interesting to look at. You can see all kinds of different things, especially all the construction. Walmart. The Tecate border. Don't think I've ever experienced that border.
What did I see? Cup of coffee or Susie B?
Oh, the border going in is closed off, but going out is fine. That's interesting. I don't even know why I'm looking at the border. Just because the red was all the red in there. Yeah, I can get lost in the map. Looking at it, I could look at it for quite some time, just learning all kinds of things. Yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good day. You're staying warm. Please be careful out on the slick floors with the extreme cold and the freezing over. The moisture. Be careful. Wear those those special shoes. Put your chains on your shoes. Um, when I lived in Idaho and we got snow and we had that icy grounds too. I was more limber back then and better balance, but still I would still fall. It doesn't matter. That ice is slick and it will pull your feet out from under you. Hi, Henry. How are you doing, Henry? Good to see you. We're talking about the weather here. You can see our weather. We're getting some wind. We've had wind since last night, so we're supposed to get some moisture here pretty soon. I think by tomorrow we may get some rain.
Walked into a coffee shop. It's waiting for me. Over on the counter. What did I see? Cup of coffee.
What are all those flags?
Susie.
Green flags. What is all that? Oh, I think that's where I've been. Okay. Those are my travels. That's cool. Too cold for ice skating. There's ice. It's too cold. All good here, sunny and cold. Um, I found a webcam over in, I think it was probably in New Hampshire. It was a skating rink, and I actually would sit for maybe an hour or so and watch the people ice skate on the ring, on the little ice, the area with the ice. And it was you name it, everybody, whole families were there, singles, couples, children, and they also had this neat little thing I'd never seen before. It was looked like a walker, and for the beginner ice skaters, they can actually hold on to that and skate along, and that's really nice. That's what I would definitely need if I ever tried to ice skate. Yeah, it's not your thing either. Yeah, it's not my thing. I think I would try it just to experience it, but I don't think I would try to be an Olympian ice skater. Uh, it's definitely tricky. I think being on one track, extremely sharp metal. You're on two machete blades, skating along. Ice, ice, baby. I learned with the hockey stick in that mode. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If you play hockey, shoot. You kind of learn how to fall and how to get up fast, right? You have to. But, uh, that's like on a slippery surface. Trying to get up off of that, you have to know where to stab your skate to give you traction to get up. Or I think there's a trick to it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull up the weather map. Let's see what is that under the NOAA, right? Under NOAA. Let's see. Yeah, NOAA map. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. I'm gonna look at that map. Where is the map to that? Let's see. Where's the actual map? News and features. Let's see. They got a lot of interesting facts on their website. They tell you how snowflakes are formed, the science behind tsunamis. Okay, I'm looking for the actual map. Noah's map. Isn't there like a map that they show like in real time? Like a weather map? Climate weather. Let's see. Yeah, right. That's what I meant. You learn how to get back up. Yeah, the falling is the easiest part. No, okay, where is the map? Did I do the wrong search? I know there's a, okay, the National Weather Service is probably what I want. There we go. There's the map. So they have freeze warnings. So that's going in through southern Arizona, New Mexico, through Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, the southern tip of Illinois, central Kentucky, Tennessee, all the way out to northern and central Georgia, and North Carolina, Northwest South Carolina, and up here. Florida actually has a little, well, that's a darker color. What does that color mean? Freeze warning, yeah. Freeze warning, what's the pink mean? Snow squall warning. There's a pink in so Dallas and Fort Worth, eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee, and up in Hyanna, and western Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, and northern Mississippi, and Memphis. There's just small areas of these states. So it's the southern Illinois and Indiana, southeast Missouri, and western Kentucky, and just a little tip of Kentucky I see with a freeze warning. What else do we see? What's that really dark color? That's also freeze warning. Snow squall warning was what I just said. The freeze warning. It's the dark, really dark purple. And that's southeast Arizona. There's a freeze warning. That whole bottom tip where like Tucson is at is all freeze warning right now. I think this is current. Yep. It is current. Pink is usually freezing rain. Oh. You got family that lives in Florida and South Carolina? Yeah, in Florida, there's just at the northern tip of it. Looks like let me see if I can show you. So right here is where I'm talking. That's the dark purple. So right here it says freeze warning. and these are the areas that are dark in Florida. And when you click on it, it tells you Northeast Florida, Southeast Georgia. And when you click on the colors, it tells you the area, the Panhandle of Florida and southwestern Georgia, right in through here through Louisiana, southeastern Louisiana, and then over here where I'm at in Arizona. Of course, I'm up here more right in this area. We're not too far from Tucson, but far enough away to avoid that freeze warning, avoid that freezing temperature. The gray, what is the gray? The gray is, where is the gray? Oh, that's air quality. That's air quality and air stagnation right down there. Coming up through Mexico. Why is the air stagnant down there? That should be cool, fresh breeze right off the ocean. That's weird. Wonder what's going on down there. That light purple, I think I was reading that. I think winter weather. I think that means winter weather. So that's all this area. Winter weather. We are in winter. Last time I saw a map, I saw this huge sail coming through here, right through the states. Just this big, huge, like big clouds just going right through this, like a kind of a weather cell. What does the yellow mean? High wind. Oh gosh, that wind is not helping right now. Think of a freeze warning just right in Central California. That's odd. Just right there. That's where I'm from, right in there, South Central. It's all farmland right in there, pretty much, and then up here towards the outer edge is all the Sierra Nevadas, where the redwoods are at, and they run all throughout the state, though. There's the redwoods out by the coast, and then they're all right here by the Nevada border. Yeah, this is the mountains right here. Right here in Central California, that's all farmland. That's like the dip. It's like the big basin kind of the state. It's just the smooth and hilly area of California, and there's a lot of little cities through there, a bunch of cities. But yeah, the Central California, I always called it the farmland area. There's a lot of citrus growing out there, grapes, oranges, lemons, and apples. A lot of cotton too. I've seen cotton out there. Depending on the season, you get strawberries growing, a lot of strawberries, and what else have I seen? A lot of alfalfa. I believe there's a lot of stuff that you feed to your cows, and is that alfalfa? I've seen a lot of that. Oh, walnuts. A lot of ranches with walnuts and persimmons come out of here, and plums. I've seen a lot of plums. Yeah, the counties are huge. Yeah, the counties in California are huge. They're pretty big. Yeah, alfalfa. Yeah, so that yellow, oops, how did that happen? Cold, blustery on Thursday, miserable. They're calling it cold, miserable temperatures. That's pretty shocking how they just throw miserable in there. I mean, who writes that? I mean, it could they could say uncomfortable. I mean, miserable. That's not very to me. That's not very professional for a lot of people to read. I just think that's a little. It's supposed to be a little more professional than that. I would say uncomfortable. I probably would have choose a different word, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Walked into a coffee shop. It's waiting for me. Over on the counter. What did I
Okay, this
see?
is my area here.
Coffee or Susie B.
Oh, that dark. Why is it dark? Go all the way up through Phoenix, but the gray is the air quality. That's interesting. Okay, Roger. So yeah, that's just that map is probably not as exciting as a windy view. I just wanted to show you the NOAA's map of the weather. Fire and weather. I think that's just in our area. Where's the map I just was? Okay, there you are. Watch. Nice surf warning. Oh. Yeah, it's quite windy. I mean, they're saying the air quality is bad, but I can't really see the horizon. That's the only way that I can see like smog. So I don't know if it's smog. If you get a humidifier for your home, I've noticed that they actually will tell you your air quality. That's kind of new. Even so we have one that's through what's it called? It's a little one here that we have in here. It's made by Levoit, and you download their little app. It tells you the air quality. It's just a cute little tank that makes the air humidifies the air. I put a does anybody else use a or water filter for their shower head? Or probably some of you may have whole filtration system for your house. The salt what is it, the salt filtration, or what's that one called? Makes the water soft, the water softener. Those are really nice. I just used one for my shower head, and I just checked the water quality in it, and it was at 500. So I was looking for a new one, and lo and behold, they actually make them now that filter the water, and the end where the water's filtered. It comes. I don't even know how to say it. It has vitamin E and C in it. Has anybody ever seen those? Yeah, water softener. Yes. So we got a different air humidifier, and it actually tells us the days that the air quality is the worst for sensitive people. So I think it may be talking about maybe asthmatics and things like that. I'm not quite sure. It's just a guess, but it doesn't really in detail say what they mean by sensitive people. Just that's the words that they use. But yeah, so there's a shower. I use a shower filter for the water, and I've seen some new ones because it's been months, maybe even a year since I've actually researched them. And I had bought like a 20 stage water filter, and since then they've made up to a 32 stage, and some of them come with vitamin C and E. It's for nourishing the skin, the hair, the nails. Which that's kind of new. I was like, I don't even know how they do that. An iron precipitate. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want a lot of that in your water either. That's important. Iron, those heavy metals, those metals. Yeah, you don't want them always in your water. Oh, you got one of those, Henry? Yeah, those are nice. They make some for your shower. You just where it comes out of the wall, the pipe. It just connects from that pipe to the shower head. But we have a in my shower, I have like a wand. It's one of those ones that has the actual shower head, and the wand attaches to that. Uh, and it goes in between that piece and the pipe that comes out of the wall. And it's just like a little oval canister kind of thing, like a chrome looking oval, like an egg, and that unscrews open, and the filter's inside that. But they're making those now with vitamins. So I'm gonna try out one of those and see how see if there's any difference in my skin and hair. We do not drink our tap water here. It just smells bleachy, and I will not drink that water. Yeah. Yeah, you got to keep on top of well water too.
Walked into a coffee shop. It's waiting for me.
It just depends where you're at. You know,
See, cup of
the quality of the water in your area.
coffee.
Where I used to live, there was a lot of people getting away with putting their septics next to the creeks and stuff, and they were installing them illegally, and things like that were happening. And you know, you have one or two slip by where one of the residents in particular was just letting his what was it like it's like a stone box made of cement, and that was pretty much like his septic tank, but it was an old style one, and he didn't upgrade it, and the pipes that were coming out of that for overflow were going right into the creek bed. So that like so many people try to get him to fix that, and you know, people just are like, well, I can't afford it, and but they'll do uh, stuff like renovations to the house, but not fix that the septic. So it's just stuff like that. But my point is that the water quality in the area, so you get stuff like that leaching out and then going back into the soil bed, and the quality of the water. I mean, I'm sure it filters out a lot of stuff, but still, I wouldn't drink that well water around there. Yeah, yeah. what it says, CAFs or cattle meds in my well have it tested frequently. Yeah. Yeah, the holding tank. So, well, we were calling it a cesspool, but it's like the first cabin that I moved into up there. I was renting a cabin, and then I got moved up the hill to a little studio house. Well, it wasn't that small, but a little two-bedroom house. But anyways, the cabin that I moved into first, a cute little log cabin. They were using one of those
Walked into a coffee shop.
cement
It's
box
waiting
like
for
thing,
me.
um,
Over on the
like the
counter.
holding tank,
What did I see?
but
Cup of
it
coffee.
was like right there on the
It's
creek.
waiting
So
for
I don't
me.
know. Supposedly there was uh, gosh darn it, I already forgot what those are called. A septic tank. You know, there's like a big plastic tank that's you dig a hole in the ground, you put this plastic tank down in there, and then you run the septic into that. And then you have it pumped so many times a year. But yeah, the old ones back in the day, they were made of cement. And they weren't all the way in the ground. They actually stuck up out of the ground a little bit. Oh, the worst in your area, Henry, is the spreading of the manure. Yeah, yeah. So, uh, I met a while back ago through the computer. I met a man who lives not too far from here, and he was trying to sell some things out of his yard, and he wanted me to help him list some of his things. So I went over there a few times and helped him out and took pictures of some of his things. He had a lot of antiques, old things. But it turns out that he used to work for the city and the water company here, and said that the reason why he resigned or let go, one of the two, was because he found out their methods to handle the water treatment. And so he said it's don't drink the water, and that's straight from the horse's mouth there. So I don't trust the water here. It's they say it's safe, but I don't feel like it is after what he told me. I do not drink the water. The honey wagon when it fills, mine are cement. Oh, yours are cement too? Yeah, there's like a cement box, right? That's what I seen where I used to live. There's several the old houses, the really old
It's
ones
waiting for
that
me.
have been there quite some time.
Over on the counter.
They all have those metal
What
boxes,
did
but
I
you're
see?
supposed to
Cup of
cut
coffee.
the line from
It's
that and
waiting for
reroute it to
me.
an actual updated septic. And according to the regulations, the county regulations or the zoning, whatever, all that's involved in all that. Yeah, so if you have a little bit of hard water, you don't have a fancy water softener. They make these cool. They're affordable water filtration systems that plug right into your shower head. Yeah, and right even on your sink too, on your bathroom sink, your kitchen sink. And it's just a little thing that you connect to the sink. Even the part where the water comes out, something they make them as small as that. That'll help filter the water. But I got blown away last night when I was looking at them that said that these filters had vitamins in them that were beneficial to the body. Yeah, right. A cement box with a manhole on top, no septic field allowed. That get it pumped every month. Uh-huh. Even the birds are having trouble flying straight,
waiting for me
flying forward.
over on the
They're flying
counter.
all sideways.
What did I see? Cup of coffee or Susie
If you can see
blues?
those trees, kind of in the distance, those tall, slender trees, those trees are scary to watch in the wind. They're just if you're up close next to them, they're as strong. They're like really strong. Those trunks look like you can draw them with a pencil. They're just so thin. It's just like a little line with the fan palms on top of them. Those things when they start swaying, oh my gosh, I'm like, oh. And then every once in a while you'll see a man up one of those trimming those trees, and that tree is literally swaying while he's up in it. I'm just like, ah, I'm staring at him with my hand over my face with one eye peeked out, looking at it because it's so it's kind of nerve-wracking to watch. You're just like, oh, and just he'll sway from side to side. It's like those guys. Uh, I, I give them a lot of credit for getting way up there. Those things are tall. Those trees are really tall. But to keep them trimmed, boy, that's nerve-wracking. And you can see them. They're swaying now. They're swaying quite a bit. I don't know if you can see the one. Where is it? Is it? You can't see it. I can't see them past the bigger palm. Let me see. There's no. Okay, so just next to the palm trees in our backyard, you can see the ones in the distance that are very, very thin. The trunks look thin, but if you walk up to one of those, I mean, you could probably put your arms all the way around one of them, but the trunks they're strong, but still they sway. The adrenaline junkies, yeah, they get paid good money to trim those trees, though.
Walked into a coffee shop. It's waiting for me.
I mean, not enough
Over on the
to
counter.
replace a life if you
What did I
fall, but
see? Cup
um,
of
these
coffee
guys are
or
very
Susie
skilled, and
blues?
they climb up there. They're like they're professionals. One cappuccino, one frappuccino, one macchiato, one espresso. One latte, one americano. One cortado, one affogato, one doppio. Oh, looks like Stuart went live. What is he doing? He's doing his what is he calling that? His body workout. One cappuccino, one frappuccino, frappuccino, one macchiato, one espresso. One latte, one americano. Mike, he might be getting off of work or having dinner. He'll be he does his shows on Fridays. He usually does his Friday shows. One cortado, one affogato, one doppio. One cappuccino, one frappuccino, one macchiato, one espresso. Okay, well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fix me something to drink, and I'll be right back. One cortado, one affogato, one doppio. One cappuccino, one frappuccino, one macchiato, one espresso. One latte, one americano. One cortado, one affogato, one doppio. One one frappuccino, one macchiato, one espresso. One latte, one americano. Okay, so I just made me a nice coffee, just with sugar this time, and a little whipped cream, and just a dash of cocoa powder. So this is my coffee right now. You can see the whipped cream just blending in with the coffee. Yes. Cheers, everybody. Mm. I used an instant coffee this time. I have a lot of instant coffee, and I've learned that less is better because when you put more, the taste is really strong. It's very bold, and I kind of like my coffee mild. Oh, really? Yeah, I have some stems right here. Chief Standing Bear. That's what you're gonna get. These were the best looking stamps that I found. If you guys need stamps, USPS has a website that you can go to, and you can order stamps right from them. Here, yeah, use your. I don't know how it opens. You go to USPS.com, United States Postal Service, and they have a whole menu of all their different stamps. They also have collectible stamps. They have 1-cent stamps. Oh, I thought you got one where you opened it. There you go. And you can go there, and they have all the stamps. You can go to the post office and get them, but through their website, they have more than what the post office carries most times. They got the forever stamps. They got all kinds of really cool stamps. Really neat things to look at. So if you're still mailing your bills off with paper mail, snail mail, and you want to go and buy some stamps, and you don't really want to leave the house, they come to your house between it's like 3 to 5 days. They get delivered. That's really good combination. That coffee with the whipped cream, just for a little cream in there, and the cocoa powder on top. When you take a sip, you get that essence of cocoa and mixed with the whipped cream. Is very good. That's really good. It looks pretty too. Look at all the swirling of the whipped cream going into the coffee. It just looks really nice. Do that. The swirling of the cream going there. Hold this camera straight, Susie. Get this out of the way. See that? Really nice. See the whipped cream just sinking down into the abyss of the coffee. it's, it's sinking. It's sinking into the abyss. We've got some doves here in the dirt. You could probably see them just above where it says Susie B. There's some doves that go in there and they sift through the dirt. Then you'll see probably my cat trying to grab one. I'm sure he's hiding in the bushes somewhere, and he's hiding probably behind something. I saw him yesterday trying to grab one of them. They're very quick though. One of your uncles is a mechanic for one of the airlines. When he's in Colombia, South America, he picks up some coffee there. He said the coffee there tastes a lot better than what they sell here. Oh, I bet. I bet. Does he ever do you get to partake in any of that Colombian coffee, Roger? I think it'd be neat to grow coffee. I always wanted to grow the two things that I wanted to grow. One was the tobacco, and then coffee would be cool. It would be neat to see how it looks, how it grows, what the tree looks like, what the leaves look like. I've seen it in a few videos. It's kind of like a bush, like a coffee bean bush. And they actually look kind of red, like berries. But that's as much as I remember. I don't know if I think you have to open up the shell like a walnut, and the coffee bean is inside there. Oh, you never acquired the taste for coffee? I like the taste. I don't do it for the caffeine. I like to drink it for the taste and because it's hot, and when it's cold out, it's nice. And you can add Baileys to it or moonshine in your case. A coffee flavored moonshine would be awesome. Especially if it was like a caramel coffee moonshine. I would definitely cherish that. I'd probably keep that in the household to enjoy that every now and then. You like see the smell is nice too, huh? It's like walking into a bakery shop where you smell all the fresh baked breads and you can smell the sweetness in the air. That smell is just awesome. So what are you gonna do, Roger? You gonna try to? Are you okay in your with your household staples and everything? You got enough to eat before that your next snowfall comes through, or everything okay over there? I'm gonna put up the the link if anyone wants to come up on the panel. Excuse me. I'll just pin it up here. Wait, replace, yeah. Gonna go into the studio. Where's that? Go in here. Uh-oh. That's high priority right there, Roger. When I used to smoke, I remember that was probably the first thing that I would have always. Because if you're in a stressful situation, that really helps a lot. Well, it in my mind it did, right? Stress relief. Hi, Raymond. How are you doing? Big hugs to you and Norma. You're gonna smack me. Uh, oh, it's not Norma, is it? Is it him? Is it Raymond? I always say Norma, not Norma. How you doing? How's the weather over at your place? This is how it looks here. Here in good old Arizona. We've been having wind since last night. Oh, I got it? Oh, it is Norma? Oh, thank goodness. Are you sure? Was I always saying Helen or something? I don't know. Norma, okay. Oh, thank goodness. I finally got it. Oh, just having some coffee and enjoying the cool weather. Whoa, you're expecting 6 inches of snow? Oh my gosh. I hope you got plenty of hot cocoa. Norma Jean. It's my cousin's name, exactly that. So I wanted to show you guys what I just got. It's going to be really beneficial to my well-being and my stress relief, which I can't really. I'm gonna sign in to StreamYard and on my phone and show you guys this really cool thing that I got. We just walk in here. You are? Okay. I'm just gonna mute this side. Oh, okay. Good. I wasn't even on the panel yet. Hey, I'm gonna come up on the panel on my phone, so I'm gonna mute this side. Is that a caramel macchiato, Raymond? Oh my God, it sounds so good. I need to learn how to make those. You're gonna see me sign on from my phone. I'm gonna show you this cool thing that I got. All right. Here it is. See this thing? So these are the gloves. Anything caramel she loves. Heck yeah. So let me just put this down. So this is for. This thing is cool. I already used it. Get this glove on. So I'm just gonna do it with one hand. But let me turn it sideways. There we go. So it's this thing right here. And you turn it on. Let me see, like this. I just love. So let's see. Let me turn the volume down. Hold on a second. There we go. So see the blue lights? So you got to punch the light like that. Like that. And the faster you go, the faster the lights go. And you have to like punch the lights like that. Oops. So you gotta get the light. And boy, this thing is so much fun. This thing is so much fun. It's not very expensive. And I was doing it for like 5 minutes earlier, about 5 minutes, and I started feeling the burning in my arms. But you just kind of, you gotta hit the light, and it's a hit and miss every once in a while that it doesn't detect that you're actually hitting it. See, like that one. That one is does that a lot since I've used this. It does that. I've noticed it does it to hit that one harder or something. I don't know. But this thing just kind of velcros to the wall. Hi, Mr. X. And you hit it, right? You just got to hit the pads just like that. It's really fun. You can connect this thing Bluetooth to your phone. and it'll play music from your phone straight out the speakers of this thing. So you just the light. You just it's going fast. So it's really fun, and I could feel it in my arms. You just kind of just punch it like that. And it plays like its own music, but it's okay. It's got a good beat, but I think that's the only thing it plays, so it gets kind of boring after a while. Oops. And when you don't hit the right one, it makes makes that sound, and it's not friendly. So you just got to hit the light, and the faster you go, you gotta just try to keep up with it. Oops. That was my brain telling me that it was that one, not the light. But yeah, this is what I got to help me get in my arms in shape. So it just came a few days ago, but we were trying to figure out where we were going to put it. And my hubby's like, "You're going to punch a hole in the wall." I'm like, "No." So we thought we're going to put it outside. And then I thought, no, I don't want this to get all weathered and start cracking, because the sun damages everything here. I mean, literally, I bought some material to cover our outdoor furniture, and it's like, oh, it's sunproof, weatherproof. It's like weatherproof, right? And heck no. Within a season, 4 months, it was faded, cracking, and hi, Benty. Hi, suspicious guys. I saw you come in. Sorry. Good to see you guys. But so I didn't want to put this thing outside because the sun is very brutal out here in the desert. It's dry and brutal. So, oops. And this has got like a really like a rubbery texture, and the sun will just eat right through that. So I didn't want to put it outside. So we finally decided to put it here in our little area, and this is where it's going to stay. And it's holding up fairly well with this. So it's held onto the wall by this Velcro sticks that are adhesive to the they have like a sticky back, and it seems to be holding up fairly well. And I don't have to hit it like Mike Tyson. I just gotta let it know that I'm making contact with the light up area, and it moves to the next one. So you're not fighting an opponent. Okay, yeah, you do it. Okay, my hubby wants me to hear what it sounds like outside when we're punching this thing on the wall. He says you can hear it quite a bit. Let me just walk outside, take you guys with me, and I'm gonna listen to what it sounds like, because he says it's quite loud. Put Mike's face on each one. Mine also. Oh, I can hear it. Wow. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Yeah, see, I think my hubby likes it too, because he's he's having to go at it. I like felt it in my from my shoulders down to my elbows. Yeah, I did hear it. I didn't know you could hear it. Wow, that's a brick wall though that the sound is coming through. So yeah, that's the punching. Yeah, go ahead and turn it off. I think you long press the power button. Yeah, there you go. I love that thing. That's the best purchase that I have made as far as um, you know, uh, trying to get trying to get some kind of cardio in, and that's a great freaking cardio. Let me tell you. Let me just. I'm gonna sign out of here. Go back to the. Go back to. I'm back in the computer room. I will get back on that later. The only thing is, when I'm up late at night, I won't be able to punch that thing because our bedroom is on the other side of the wall next to that wall. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't address you. Anyways, so if I do any kind of that activity with that, I'm gonna have to do that during the day while my hubby's awake. uh, yeah, that is a great self-defense trainer. I was using it for about 5 minutes earlier, and honestly, I got tired. My arms got tired. I mean, I am not in shape right now, and my goal is to get in better shape. Not like an Olympian athlete. I would like to be like a ninja athletic. But you know what I mean. I want to start using my arm muscles again because I'm not chopping wood anymore. I'm not cleaning houses anymore. I'm not walking. I'm not doing a lot of landscaping anymore like I used to, and certainly not cleaning a lot of windows anymore with like a 15-foot pole. So I'm not using my arms a lot anymore, and I need to get back into. I need to do something that'll stimulate my arms again. Yeah. I'm sure not the only wall you can hear through. Just saying, love ya. Wait a minute. Play a recording of barking dogs to cover up the sound. Yeah, so that thing will connect straight to through Bluetooth, Benty, to the phone, and I can play anything I want. So if I wanted to play barking dogs, I would have to time them right, just right to where you would hear them per impact on that. Yeah, I could. That's possible. So you just connect it to your phone, and you can throw in any music track you want, and it'll play it through the speaker. And there's speeds in there. Like once you hit that, the blue lights they go around in a combination around that device, and you can speed it up. And like that was just, I think one speed. I mean I think it goes up to 7 or 8. Can you imagine how fast that is? Boy, that'd be a workout. And it's fun. It's really fun. You don't have to hit it real hard. Like there's no, you won't feel any pain in your knuckles. Not with those little fingerless gloves with the pads. But it's really nice. I was surprised how enjoyable that is. You can't. It's not very loud outside. It's actually not very loud outside. But you're saying barking dogs for house defense, right? It's you can hear it, but it's not extremely loud. Like the neighbors won't be able to hear it. If they do, I doubt it because there's a lot of seniors around here, and they might not be able to hear it unless they're wearing their very high tuned hearing aids. But honestly, my father bought hearing aids. He wore them for the first month, and then he stopped wearing them. My mother, the same thing, and so I'm just going by them as far as everybody else enthused about wearing hearing aids. So I'm just like, what's the point? You know, from what I've seen with my own eyes, you spend like 7 grand on a pair of hearing aids, and you only wear them for a month. And I was like, what's the point? Just go buy the spy ear thing that you get on those funny thing. Probably Timu has them. You stick that in your ear, and it makes all the sound around sound louder. To annoy my husband. You trying to get me divorced, Ben T? It's gonna take a lot more than that. Cheers, Doriax. I'm having my coffee. I have my coffee right here. Right here. It's right here. This one had whipped cream in it and some monk fruit sugar. There's no Baileys in this one. Whipped cream, monk fruit sugar, and this one had a dash of cocoa powder. Oh, it's good. It's good. Back to the caramel macchiato. Let's look up that recipe because I really want to make that. I want to see if this is doable at home. So I'm going to look up do-it-yourself caramel macchiato. Oh, let's see. Caramel sauce. This is the Starbucks recipe. All right, let's share this because maybe some of you might be interested in knowing these things. Let me get through the verification here. So they're calling it the copycat caramel Starbucks caramel macchiato. Try this homemade recipe for the most popular Starbucks drink, caramel macchiato. Lightly sweetened vanilla milk mixed with espresso and topped with buttery caramel sauce. This Starbucks caramel macchiato recipe is not to be missed. I have one of those little things. I have one of those little coffee makers. Okay, that looks cute. So, okay, so they're basically saying you can do this at home. First things first, what is a caramel macchiato? It's an espresso-based beverage. It's pretty much any other coffee. Okay. It's made with vanilla syrup, steamed milk, espresso, and caramel sauce. Oh, the espresso shot is poured on top of the milk, leaving a dark mark on the top of the milk foam. Okay. Macchiato means marked. Macchiato, it means marked. It's not caramel. It doesn't mean anything. It means the mark of the macchiato. Okay, that's good to know. Did anybody know that? I didn't know that. Okay, so it means marked in Italian. Caramel sauce is poured on top of the foam, adding a layer of sweetness. Caramel macchiato is one of the most popular Starbucks drinks you can buy. Hot caramel macchiato or ice. I like the iced ones, honestly. The hot ones are good too. The iced ones are good in the summer. So it's a strong. It's an espresso, whipped milk. See, I would do almond milk, and I haven't learned how to do that yet. I have to practice. And I just made a big batch of almond milk too. When I was the last coffee shop I was in, I was asking the barista if it's possible to steam an almond milk, and he said, yeah, you can do the latte with an almond milk, and the latte is that really pretty coffee with the the flower design or the heart or the pretty design on top. That's done with steamed milk, and it's possible to do it with almond milk also. So he said you have to get the almond milk at just the right temperature to get it to froth up like that, and steam it. So it sounds complicated, but through trial and error, I'm sure I can make me a caramel macchiato with almond milk, because I can't do the milk, um, because boy, it'll hurt my stomach bad. Okay, so um, maquineta, the maquineta. Oh, I think they're talking about something like this, the maquineta. Uh, so we have one of these. It opens up in the middle. You pour water in it, and it right in the center is a reservoir, a circular kind of reservoir that holds the coffee grounds, and then you screw the top part back on top. And when it steams, there's a long stem that goes up through the center of this. I think that's what they're calling a maquineta. Um, it steams. The water comes up. It gets steamy. It pushes the water up to the lid, and then on top is another basin that holds the actual coffee. So it holds all the coffee up in this top part, and then you pour it out of that. So it literally runs the water through the coffee, and then it holds it up in the top part of this. Really cool. So that's nice. Now we all know how a caramel macchiato means, how it's made, and what it means. Macchiato just means it's marked. And I think I have caramel syrup, but that's that stuff that you don't want to eat too much of that. I'd rather eat Bailey's than eat a lot of this caramel sauce that's made for coffees or Italian sodas. Because I heard there's a lot of corn syrup in that. So you got to just be real careful with your corn syrup intake, because everybody knows that it's not healthy for our bodies the way we digest. It's not healthy. But if you have another way of making caramel, make it maybe fresh caramel, homemade caramel. It's still made with pure sugar. I mean, it's just you can't avoid the sugar in caramel. If anybody knows of a caramel recipe that doesn't take sugar, which I think condensed milk, you can kind of make a caramel with that, I think, but there's still a lot of sugar in that already, and it's been processed already in the can. So I don't know if anybody has a neat trick. Just once in a while, you want to indulge in these sugars. But I can't do that every day, although I'd like to. What? Percolates. Step up your game, sister. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Why I stick to coffee? I need to cut back. You need to cut back? Ah, no, my papa, he drank coffee to his very last days. I mean, till he couldn't drink anything anymore. But it wasn't the coffee that did anything to him, and he was fairly healthy until he started taking a bunch of pain relievers because he had a torn something in his shoulder. His shoulder had between the bone, the socket. I think he had a torn ligament in there or something. Anyways, that's what did him in ultimately, is being on those darn freaking pain relievers. And then he was old, so he forgot he took one. So I think he would take another one and forget. And that's what really damaged his intestinal wall and stomach lining. Yeah, the sugary stuff. Yeah, that's why I just use Bailey's. I mean, I what are the ingredients in Bailey's? I should probably look it up. And I'll probably drink it less if it's like really bad. But if there's corn syrup in Bailey's, I don't think so. Um, I don't think so. So let's see what's in Bailey's. What ingredients are in Bailey's? Okay. Okay, here we go. So fresh dairy cream. Now, I don't know why, but I can maybe because it's processed in there or heated or I don't know what's going. Maybe it's the alcohol. So there's fresh dairy cream, there's sugar. It doesn't say exactly what kind of sugar. Alcohol, maltodextrin, milk products, cocoa extracts and flavors. Irish whiskey, coloring number 150B is in boy, emulsifier E471, and acidity regulator E331. So there's no corn syrup in there. So it doesn't actually say what exactly kind of sugar. It's just saying sugar. Hi, Joyax. She's sporting the alien Bigfoot. Alien Bigfoot. Alien Bigfoot. Alien Bigfoot. Coffee time. Coffee time. Um, Coffee time. Coffee time. You use 1 pack of sugar substitute, but 12 cups. 12 cups a day. I don't honestly. I don't ever remember hearing about anybody that I've ever known in my lifetime, Raymond, that has gone to the doctor and they say to cut back caffeine, cut back coffee. You can get decaf too. Decaf. I can be just as fine with decaf as I am with regular coffee. It's the flavor and the smell that I like. I don't drink it to wake up in the morning. I don't need it to wake up in the morning. Uh, I don't need it to get motivated, but I do. I've noticed that with like an espresso, that'll make your eyes pop. That's a strong coffee, and it hits your brain fairly quickly, and your eyes will pop right open. And that's a quick wake up. If that's what people are liking, I don't drink coffee for that. I drink it for the flavor, and that you can. It's like a dessert, right? It's like a hot beverage dessert. That's what I like. And it's not like eating a big old huge freaking 3 mile high cheesecake in a cup. It's just a cup of liquid with a caffeinated flavored bean. Uh, and it smells good. It tastes good. Step up my barista game, right? Yeah. Like the blonde coffee. Why is the blonde coffee? Blonde coffee is lighter coffee, right? If I was to do anything, I would do a blonde coffee, something a cool mixture. Um, the Irish whiskey, Irish. What is wrong with my Irish whiskey? Way too cool. How are you doing? Rock on, rock on. Thank you. Welcome in. Nice to see you. How you doing? Oh, you liked and shared. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's how to make a Starbucks version of macchiato. And now we know that macchiato means marked because you just pour in your cream, your steamed cream, and then the espresso goes right down the middle of that into the cup, and that mark means macchiato, which is cool. And then you do a drizzle of caramel right on top of frothy, that frothy cap of coffee. Oh, sounds so good. I want to make one now. I'm pretty sure I have caramel syrup in the cupboard that I haven't probably uh, used in quite some time. But so here's a little fun facts. You're probably wondering what kind of coffee beans are used to make an espresso. Here's something you might not know. Espresso is defined by the process, not by the type of bean. Unlike brewing drip coffee, making espresso means forcing hot water through finely ground beans. with a high degree of pressure. So basically, any coffee bean can make an espresso as long as it's prepared this way. You may choose to buy Starbucks espresso coffee beans Lavazza Espresso Italiano. I love to say that. That's so awesome. Or use the coffee beans you have at home. Test a few kinds of coffee to see which one works best for you. So espresso just means forcing hot water through finely ground beans with a high degree of pressure. Oh, so that's an espresso machine, right? Because you've seen how, I don't know if anybody has noticed when they pack an espresso machine, the whole container comes out, as you can see in the video in the background. Um, if I could make my thing smaller. So in the video in the background, one of these videos will show an espresso machine. And I actually probably should get a video that shows them packing the espresso powder, the coffee. Uh, it's not espresso, Susie. It's the procedure, not the freaking coffee. Okay, so packing the coffee grounds, you'll see them packing it into the little container, and the little container, and some of them even have put a little filter over it. It's like a little screen, and then that's they stamp it down and compress the coffee grounds very tightly into this little cup, and then they push it up into back into the machine. And I think that the pressure in that is what makes the espresso, because it comes out and it's got a little froth to it. It's extremely squeezed up in there. The temperature, of course, is going to be very hot, and you're going to have an espresso. And that's it's in one of these videos. Let's see, maybe this is the cold coffee video. Let's see, I know I have a video, maybe this one. That, I think that's the espresso machine, right? I think so. I have to look it up because I don't want to like give you bad information. Um, Let me just look up espresso coffee shop machine, because it's not going to be one at in the household. Um, yeah, it has the double pour. Okay, that's a Cafe Premier espresso. Wow, that thing's nice. I would love to have one of those. My hubby would kill me if I spent that much money on an espresso machine. Uh, but it's so cool. Oh my gosh, what is that? You guys have got to see this. Look at this. This is an espresso machine. Looks like a robot. Look at this. See this thing on the right hand side? Doesn't that look like something you would take way down into the ocean, or have on a submarine? Look at this thing. That thing is cool. Majesty Coffee. For your Majesty. Here is your espresso. I'm a simple man, just Folgers classic here. I like Folgers. Folgers is good. It doesn't have to be fancy coffee. What makes it fancy is when you add the whipped creams. Come on, and the dash of chocolate powder, the cocoa powder, and the caramel and the syrups, and whatever you want. A cookie. You could just throw a cookie in there. The most expensive coffee beans are they let an animal eat to ferment on their belly and wait. Yes, that we were talking about those a while back ago, Raymond. Were you here when who is it? Was it Mike that mentioned the cat coffee? Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Where's my espresso and chopsticks? Hey, USA. How you doing? Good to see you. That doesn't it look like R2D2? That thing is freaking cool though, right? Um, that is total steampunk. Like that would be steampunk. That would be cool to set up in the mall and just serve espresso all day long with that. I think you could make a killing because it would attract people alone just to try a cup of coffee from that machine. And look it up in the top part. There's an actual little cabinet that holds the coffee cups. How cool is that? What the LOL? It looks like a hood ornament. And look, it's got an eagle on top. Give me my chopsticks. R2D2. How so cute. I love the name. R2D2. I might need a cigarette after drinking from that thing. Does that remind you of that cartoon of that guy, Bender? Bender, right? What's the name of that cartoon? That looks like Bender. Um, Oops. How do I make that small again? Go small. Go small, not that small. Okay. So yeah, that's called the Victoria Arduino Venus Bar Semi-Automatic Espresso Maker. That thing is 17 grand. I have never seen anything like it, but it's cool. It's just really cool. Is it made of brass? They got a silver version. Ooh, that can go in a man cave, right? A man cave with a lot of chrome in it. That thing's cool. That thing's cool. I don't know what it is about that. It's just like really cool. Thank you, thank you. Futurama, thank you, Roger. You must watch it. I watch it every now and then when I'm really, really, really bored, and it just happens to be playing while I'm doing something by accident. That's when I watch Futurama. But I've watched it enough to know Bender, that machine looks like Bender. Just put some legs on that and some long arms and two eyes right there, and you'll see Bender. Going on a coffee bender. Yes, 17 grand is how much that thing costs. It's the Victoria Arduino Venus Bar semi-automatic espresso maker. That I would love to have that, but I could never ever afford something like that. That would be cool. With 17 grand, I would just pay off some bills instead. But that certainly is a neat looking espresso machine. That's cool. So yeah, this is what you would see in like the stores. You would see these things in the stores, and these are cool. The Mavericks. The Maverick has something similar to this, where you actually it's a touchpad now here in Arizona that I have seen, and you just pick your coffee. And I told this experience before about the when I walked into a convenience store, which was a Maverick. I think it was a Maverick, and I'm like, "Oh, this thing makes iced coffee," and he goes, "Yeah, isn't that neat?" And I'm like, "Awesome!" So I took a cup. Actually, I had my own cup. Put my cup in there and did the thing, and the coffee came out, and I'm standing there staring at it. And he was refilling the hot dog area, where he was taking buns out of the bottom napkins and things. And I'm standing there for like a couple minutes just staring at it. It already poured the coffee, and I'm just still staring at it. And he goes, "Are you having trouble, sweetheart?" And I'm like, "Does it dispense ice too?" Or he goes, "No, you got to go over there and get the ice." I'm like, "Oh, okay," because I was like looking at the machine and in my head thinking how is the machine going to dispense a hot liquid and then throw some cold ice cubes in there, right? In my head, my mind was thinking like that. I was like, okay, this is I want to see this. This is something I want to see. So this is why I was mesmerized by this machine. And he goes, "No, it's not quite like that. You got to go get your ice." and I felt so embarrassed. I might have to put a ring on it, right? On the golf course, going on a coffee bender on the golf course. Are you gonna go play golf, Raymond? Oh, the Amazon wish list. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I'll ever. I don't. Amazon does not sell that beautiful espresso maker. But they're all the standard looking. So if you go up here to shopping, and there it is. It's the Victoria Arduino Venus bar. That thing is so steampunk. I'm not sure how I feel about the eagle on top. I like the eagle, uh, but I would want like a something more. Uh, I don't know. Uh, coffee, a coffee bean up there, or a woman maybe statue, or uh, nothing. Maybe it's removable. Who knows? I don't know. But that thing is cool. So my point is the pressure that they're talking about is that this little handle here, this handle right here, uh, you pull that out and you fill it up, and I think that's the pressure because this is a pressure gauge right there. Is that a pressure gauge or a heat gauge? It's a pressure gauge. Yeah, built-in pressure gauge. Okay, so and with that extreme pressure, that's how an espresso is made. So it doesn't matter what kind of coffee you use to get an espresso. It's the whole process of pressurizing the coffee, which gives you an espresso. Oh, here's a cool little what 80s looking wooden. That's cool. This would be cool, and I think a fifth wheel or an RV or a tiny home. That's a cute little thing. I like that little espresso machine. That one's nice. So usually these have a steamer that come with it. There's a steamer on most of these that I'm noticing. You started to get Futurama, the complete series on DVD at Walmart a while back, but they wanted $100 for it for the whole series. Hmm, that's a little pricey, huh? How many series are there? There's series, and then there's about 8 to 10 episodes per series. Am I getting that right? Caffeine addicts. Au revoir, Benti. Au revoir. The best tea is Benti. Troy X. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Miss Joy X really enjoys her coffee. I'm just finishing up this cup I made. I may make another. It's so good. And that one was a mild cup. I only used 1 scoop of coffee for that one, which was I believe it was like a Folgers, or it may have been the Don Francisco, Don Francisco or Don Julio. I think it's Don Francisco is what I buy, and usually I get the hazelnut flavor coffee, and it's usually the coffee grounds. But this one that I'm drinking is an instant coffee, and I believe that one is Folgers. Because the ground coffee I have, it's flavored also, but it's like a cinnamon. It's got cinnamon in it. And it's not bad. You can taste the cinnamon. So yeah, that was an interesting coffee maker. They make all kinds. Uh, but I just wanted to show you what they were talking about as far as espresso, the process of making an espresso. Oh, that's a fancy schmancy looking one. We have just the kind that take the K-cups, so I don't have one of these. Oh, here's like a red, this is called like a rose gold. That's 25 grand? Oh my God. Would I put that on my countertop? I think I would. I would have to change the decor around this whole machine. Like totally, I'd have to change the decor. I would have to be, well, the copper would match our canisters in the kitchen. We put our flour and pasta and rice and in our these canisters in our kitchen, and that's copper. So I would have to go with the copper one, but I'd have to win the lottery too. Oh, this one's cool. Wow, look at that. This one is totally steampunk style. Whoa. That looks like it belongs in the science lab. Avani. That is freaking cool. Cool. That's cool. And the hose though, the hose. Why is that hose there? Is that for steaming the? I don't know. I'm not gonna think too much about it. So yeah, those are that's cool though, La Pavani. Professional espresso. Why can I not say espresso? Espresso, not espresso. Uh, that one's 14. That's $1,500 right there. It's pretty. I like it. I like the style. The other one I really like the other one, but it's a neat style. It looks steampunk. And you got your cute little. Looks like a little 50s style. Oh. And there's another one. That one's like pure chrome. That one's really nice. I like the wooden handles. Oh, that's what the that's what the the hose is for. You stick that right into the milk. Okay. Oh, that one has that eagle on it again. That thing looks cool though. That thing looks really cool. That's pretty. That would go really nice on a bar, like your bar. If you have a bar at home with all your bottles and stuff, and you got a really pretty countertop with some space, that's where I would put mine if I had one of those, and I would make me a freaking espresso martini with that machine right there. I'd make me an espresso martini. You checked on Google, and there's 12 seasons of Futurama. Holy moly! Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a full whole season of Futurama, but I know I've seen at least 4 or 5, maybe 6 episodes of the whole thing. Huh, Um, yeah, but I know I've seen it enough to know the characters, and I kind of forgot the rest. But I know Bender is that robot, and he's like the funny one. He's the funniest one I think there that I like. You could get a mobile coffee small house for fairs and events, fancy one. That would be fun for fairs and events, Raymond. I agree. I think that one would be so cool. Um, to serve an espresso or to serve just macchiatos. Now that we know how to make one, right? We all know how to make a macchiato now, right, guys? No excuses. I don't want to get phone calls saying, Susie, come over and make my macchiato, because there's no excuse for that. Now, everybody should know how to make their macchiato. Susie's Sugar Shack 3 times. Susie's Sugar Shack. Susie's Sugar Shack. Susie's sugar check. I can't do it, Raymond. Not possible. You guys don't want to see espresso machines. Ah, what's the matter with you, Susie? No, I was just having a good time looking at these espresso machines, and that's cool. Anybody ever seen one of those? I've never seen one. I really like it. Oh, that there's one that you pour all your almond milk right in a separate reservoir. Oh, what? It's made by KitchenAid. Oh, it's got a fancy face, a touchscreen face where you can have it make from dark to really light with frothy coffee. It has an espresso. That's nice. I can't stop looking at these. The coffees that are in these these next to these machines are just making me want another cup of coffee. I just love the colors too, the light colors, the dark at the bottom, and then gradually working the lighter into lighter froth up to the top of the cup. Oh, so pretty. Susie's Sugar Shack. Yeah, that's a macchiato. That's a caramel macchiato. I'm still looking at the. I gotta close this down. Okay, so this started from the ingredients in Bailey's. What ingredients do Bailey's have in it? Irish whiskey spirits with Irish dairy cream and a touch of rich chocolate. There's actually freaking chocolate in Bailey's, right? So who knew that? They have the recipe here: chocolate syrup, vanilla extract, heavy cream, and Jameson's whiskey. Oh my gosh, I knew a lady at one time that used to buy Jameson's by the case. And she wouldn't like wake up in the morning and have Jameson's until she went to bed. It's just she liked her stash of Jameson's. And I was, you go. I mean, and that's the actual whiskey that you make freaking Bailey's with. That is cool. So that's the recipe for Bailey's. Chocolate syrup, vanilla extract, heavy cream. See, how is it that that doesn't mess up my stomach? Because I don't get like cramps drinking the Bailey's. And whiskey. So whiskey, heavy cream, vanilla extract, and chocolate syrup. Well, now the chocolate syrup. Homemade Irish cream. Hmm. Wonder if there's a vodka version of that. Let's see. Let's ask. Is there a vodka version of Bailey's? Let's ask. Never hurts to ask. Well, yes. Okay. Okay, no, that's not what I asked. Uh, Bailey's Irish cream can be mixed with vodka in cocktails. No, I wanted to know if you can make it with vodka. Because I did ask, is there a vodka version of it, Bailey's? And it didn't quite. Bailey's White Russian. Whoa. No, we're not looking at that stuff. Chocolate Bailey's. Oh! Chocolate Bailey's s'mores vodka cocktail. Dark Soldier! Things are getting very tense. The enemy force is becoming overwhelming. Enemy tanks from the north. Take cover, Dark Soldier. Call for backup. Call for backup. How you doing, Dark Soldier? It was nice to be in your live earlier. You're probably still live, huh? Are you still live? Way too cool. Hi, friend again. Yeah, so this is telling me that I can have Bailey's Irish cream can be mixed with vodka, but what my question was is can I make Bailey's creamer? I'm calling it creamer. Bailey's Irish cream, right? With vodka. Wouldn't it be called a Bailey's Russian cream with vodka? I don't know. I'm just being silly. Classic cocktail made with Bailey's and vodka. This drink is actually created in Brussels, Belgium. Nice. A mudslide. Coffee liqueur, Irish cream, and heavy cream. See, I gotta stay away from that heavy cream. That stuff does not like me. Chocolate Bailey's s'mores vodka cocktail, sweet dessert cocktail made with their vodka Bailey's s'mores Irish cream. Oh my god, I haven't seen that one. That version of Bailey's. Okay, Bailey's Irish cream is an Irish cream liqueur made with cream, cocoa, Irish whiskey, and vegetable oil. It can be enjoyed on its own over ice cream. That's what they call I can't think of it right now. Mixed into coffee or enjoyed with ice. Irish cream. Okay, see, Irish cream and vodka martini. It's all the notes. What about an espresso martini? What I'm getting off track here. So I just wanted to learn what kind of sugar was in Bailey's. It just says sugar. It doesn't say anything. Just saying sugar could mean so many things. Like regular sugar, if it's just sugar, okay, it's just sugar, like pure cane sugar. Oh my god, that Irish cream and vodka martini has chocolate slivers around the rim. It just looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, a Bailey's White Russian that has like candy cane things around that rim. It's so pretty. I don't think I could drink a whole lot of those. I'll stick to the coffee with my Bailey's creamer, but every once in a while, one of those would be nice. That's like dessert for me. I like to drink my dessert. Ah, that's nice. Go, go, gotta be a peppermint one? Yeah. Oh, you finished your stream, Dark Soldier? Voiceover time limit. I can hear the passion you have for coffee, Rakan. I do. I love it. It smells so good and tastes so yummy. Coffee and moonshine. Right? Coffee and moonshine. Mm. Moonshine tastes so strong, though. You would have to add that to a very syrupy. Look at this cloud. You would have to add that to a very thick coffee syrup. The moonshine, I think, for you to be able to enjoy the moonshine, because it would definitely break up the syrup in the coffee. Now, if I had a little lab, I'm gonna get a lab in the future. I will get me a lab, and I will do some science, and I will play with reducing syrups and making things and heating things and um, practicing science with coffee. I think that would be fun. And there's an airplane. No, that's that cloud has just caught my attention. I just wanted to share that cloud with you guys because it's like right in your face, in my face, doing the pow pow pows. You can cut moonshine with water? Really? Oh, he's in a bunker? Who's in a bunker? I can almost smell the flavors the way you describe them. That's some other shit. Right, man. Smell a chat. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Um, I really like I'm very I do enjoy a coffee, a nice coffee with flavors. Even when you can get little crystals of like sugar crystals, flavored sugar crystals of like honey or if it's even invented like a caramel flavor crystals, those would be fun to have. And I think you could make them too, right? They can't be hard to make. You just reduce your syrups down to like a hard candy, and then you just break it all up somehow in a grinder or and not grind it fine to a powder, and you can use that. I'm sure. Jolly Ranchers. I mean, you could grind those up into a freaking grinder, blender, and use that for the topping around the rim. That would be so freaking good. Henry, you could put that around your cup with your moonshine and put Jolly Rancher salt around your rim of your cup. Rock candy, yeah. How do they make rock candy? It would still burn and be strong. Or Dark Soldier bunker. Oh, Dark Soldier is in a bunker. Is he? No, he's not. I don't think he is. I don't think so. It would still burn and be strong, but not too strong if you cut it with water. So pouring water in your moonshine? Is that what you mean by cutting it? You drink. See, that's my thing too. I drink mine way too fast too. Um, I I like it so much that I drink it too fast. Like I need a big bucket of coffee to finally, realize that there's so many nice flavors in there. Because I'm so stimulated by the aroma through my senses already that my tongue's like, just get it there, get. I just let me have it. There's another plane going by. Oh, I think we missed it. Oh, my cat was just here. My cat was just here. Where did he go? He just came in. Did you guys see the cat? This is what he likes to do. He's like, Mama, Mama, it's almost time for dinner, Mama. Sometimes he's a little early. Sometimes he's a minute before his feeding time. Rock candy stir stick, yeah, yeah. I do not, Venti. And welcome back, you brat. Just sneak right in there. Uh, Coffee juice. You've seen watermelon filled with 150. Yeah, that's I call that jungle juice. Ah, look at my teeth, everybody. Look at my teeth. Look at my sharp fangs. His little shankers. Those are his shankers. Hey, I just cleaned the window. I just cleaned the window. He's headbutting the window. I just cleaned it. I just cleaned it. He's like, Mama, Mama, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Huh? Old school jungle juice? Yeah, I know the jungle juice. I gotta go feed him. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go give him something to eat. Or let's stare at him for a while first. He's gonna start giving me the he's gonna start mad dogging me. He's gonna give me the stink eye pretty soon. His ears will go down because he'll get perturbed at having to wait so long. he's, gonna, he's gonna be like, dang it. He's gonna be like, woman, give me my dinner. I want my dinner. He just headbutted the glass. Susie on the juice. No, there was no Bailey's in this coffee right here. It's empty. Yeah, that's just sugar. You should see when I go over to Teddy Bear's channel. He has a gal on there, and she's so pretty. Her name is Karen. They're all good looking people. Everybody, everywhere, all over the world. Anyways, she has a cat, and freaking Teddy will start playing these sounds, and her cat gets up and gets all like, "What's going on? Where's that noise coming from?" And she's all, "Teddy, stop it!" He likes to antagonize her cat. So thank goodness we don't do that to our cat, because he would probably run and hide. Cooler fruit, high C, and moonshine party time. Yes, cooler fruit. Ooh, that's a nice combination. High C. Uh, those little squirt things, right? Those would make a great jungle juice. Boy, that's sweet too. Jungle juice or trash can ends up with the majority of participants getting sick. Well, if you have a lot of people and you do your whole bathtub, uh, everybody is gonna enjoy it all the same. So, like a bathtub, you could have about 50 people drinking out of that. And I think that would be enough to get everybody nice and juiced up and not like too sick. But then you got one person or two that's going to be drinking it way too fast. So, when you drink that stuff too fast, something's going to happen. You're going to fall over, hurt yourself, and that's not good. Thank you, Ms. Joyax. Just showing us your shankers. Showing us your shankers. He's all smudging up the window again. Mm, mm. Aw, I gotta go feed him. I can't take any more of that punishment. That he's torturing me with his cuteness. Don't show us your butt. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna go feed him. Oh, little cutie, sweetie. Little cutie. Oh, yeah, that's a kitty. I just got a cutie. Give me some more nummies. Put some treats in there. crunchy little squares with catnip. Okay, I think we're having hamburgers for dinner, guys. What are you guys having for dinner? Anything fun? My hubby bought some brioche buns, and we're gonna put our patties in there. Pateando el pulgarcito con Wolf. Hi, Wolf. How are you? Mega love shout out. Oh, you did? The last time you did that? You're barely legal. See, the last time I had jungle juice, I was not. I was, I think 19. No, I was 17, I think. Good. I'm doing good. Wolf. Bien, bien. Gracias. I don't know. I think that's not Spanish that he's speaking. But it's close. Chicken soup with rice. How did we go to chicken soup from moonshine and jungle juice? Gallons of whiskey and Hawaiian punch. Bathtub punch. Yes. Bathtub punch. Greetings, Guapita, from El Salvador. Oh, El Salvador. Oh, greetings. That's awesome. I have the same. Yes, I have the same. 3X says Alien Bigfoot. Alien Bigfoot. Thank you for the like, Wolf. Thank you. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Bienvenido. Hey, Henry, and way too cool. Oh, he says hello to you too, Joyax, you pretty lady. And yeah, that jungle juice. But it could be so good. Oh my gosh, that's dangerous to drink that because you can't even taste the alcohol. It's got so much fruit in it. And well, all the alcohols too. I mean, jungle juice has a freaking plethora of alcohol in it. Excuse me. And recently I just discovered that you guys have heard of Jello shooters too, right? Someone made a coffee one. It was an espresso. I believe it was an espresso Jello shooter, but it wasn't Jello. It was pudding. They were pudding shooters, and this one was like a caramel espresso cream, something to that effect. That was dangerously delicious. Very dangerous. It was so good. Oh, de nada, Wolf. Hey, Sir Jim. I'm starting to call him Sir Jim. Jimster. Eat the fruit the next day and catch back up. Wolf says thanks, Jim. And greetings. Hold on, I need to call. Okay, sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, that was my cat Tiger in the window. I had to go and feed him. And so what do you think, guys? You guys want me to do would you guys see, because Stuart has a kind of a nice thing going on. I'm gonna have to go watch Stuart and support him through his weight training. If that's what he's calling it. Chipster, what is he calling it? Because I saw him earlier. He was doing some looked like he was doing calf lifts, so he was doing tippy toes, and he was doing something else for his training. But anyways, for my the boxing because I need to like do some. That's a great cardio, by the way. That kind of hitting that machine I was showing you guys earlier. That's a great cardio. Uh, I've already feeling a difference in my arms just doing it a couple times, and I like it. I like it. Like I could feel the burning, right? You feel a little burning, not like something bad is happening, but you're actually working muscles. Jimster says, "Hope everyone is having a great day." Joyak says, "Sir Jim, you too. Take care. Way too cool. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. You're awesome company. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your company. And you rock too. Way too cool." Um, Burpee. Yeah, that's Stuart. Did Stuart come back in? No. Doing all kinds of different exercises. Yeah. Uh, you're gonna go. You're gonna go buy some fruit. All right. You do that. Make a video. I want to see it. I want to see the video so I can be inspired to go buy some fruit also. I would start with pineapple. I would get some mango and strawberries and cherries and orange. What else? Hmm. Peaches? Plums? Mm-hmm. Stop it! Okay, so we already did what kind of sugar was in Bailey's. Oh, I wanted to look up how do you make a an espresso martini? So espresso martini. This recipe from Simon Sabah, uh, American Bar, gets you perfectly frothy caffeinated cocktail. I love how they put the coffee bean right on top of the froth. Okay, what is he mixing? What was that? Okay, it happened way too fast. Okay, I'm gonna share this because maybe someone else might be interested in an espresso martini. I've had this one time in a restaurant, and this is from the website Food and Wine. I'm just gonna, uh, no, not a vodka martini. Go to the previous video. Gosh. Okay, here's the espresso martini right here. Okay, let me rewind it. Okay, now it'll say what he puts in it. There's ice. Okay, 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of coffee liqueur. I'm room temperature espresso. Cover and shake. That's it. What's a coffee liqueur? Isn't that like Bailey's? Is there a coffee liqueur that exists? I think I've seen it before. Isn't that like a Carolans or a? Mm, huh? Okay, so that went into a my hubby just came in here and told me that the complete Pacific Palisades is gone from that fire, and I feel very saddened by that because I know that area and it's completely gone, and it's just kind of saddens me a little bit. Because it's such a beautiful area. But this what is this? Why does it keep changing videos? It's not what I came to see. Um, yeah, that's not fun. Mix a batch, take it in the thermos to work. Then tea. I gotta go give my cat fresh water over there. Using a shot of room temperature espresso, it's important not to add coffee straight from the machine, as the heat will dilute the ice and other ingredients. Once added to the shaker, Mr. Black, okay, Mr. Black coffee liqueur and Grey Goose vodka. Wow, we have that, but I'm gonna have to look up that coffee liqueur of Mr. Black. American Bar's beverage director Simon Sabas stays true to the classic tenets of an espresso martini. He achieves a truly noteworthy froth. However, by employing a hard shake that gives the drink euphoria, inducing cloud-like aeration. Yes, I know that euphoric, inducing cloud-like aeration. I've tasted it. It's freaking awesome. While Kahlua is a classic coffee liqueur to use in this cocktail, its relatively higher sugar content and rum base makes it slightly saccharine. Alternative to Mr. Black. Okay, that's good to know. Which is vodka based and unsweetened. Both are Arabica coffee based. Bailey's Irish Cream is another popular addition to the drink, but similarly adds sweetness that can easily push the espresso martini into dessert cocktail territory. That's what I want. I want the dessert. Hey Chanda, Chanda, hi Chanda. We have lost too many cities to disasters. I know, Jim. I know. I'm trying not to think about it too much. I that millions and I mean not millions. The people they just lost their homes, and on top of that, that was a very high, um, like a sought after area to live. It's just a beautiful area with a great view, and just I can't believe it's all freaking gone. Unbelievable. And so yeah, beep 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 beep. Chanda, hi Chanda. Yeah, floods and flyers, floods and flyers, guys. There's so many. They're all over the place. Floods and flyers. Joy X keeps saying alien Bigfoot, alien Bigfoot. Chanda, Chanda says hello to Jim, to the Jimster. Roger says howdy, Chanda. We have hundreds living in sheds. Yeah, that, I mean, I don't know how that happened, but that's really close. It's not far from where my aunt lives, so, but she's not in the Palisades though. She's really close. So hopefully that everybody's okay over there. I hope there wasn't too many. I know that they evacuated like 70,000 people, and that's what my hubby told me earlier from that fire. Chanda says, hello, Roger Blair. Chanda. How you doing, Chanda? We're learning about a espresso martini. Mm, 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 mm. So the ingredients to an espresso martini is vodka, coffee liqueur. They say Mr. Black because it's not. I guess it's not so sweet, and it's not as what was the word that they used? Saccharine. It's got less saccharine, which I think is that sugar, like another word for sugar. I'd have to look it up to know what I'm talking about. Saccharin, saccharin, something like that. It's a nutritive artificial sweetener that's 200 to 700 times sweeter than table sugar. Oh, Okay, so saccharin, we all know now, is a non-nutritive. So no nutrition. I don't think any sugar is nutritional, but the fruit sugar, and not processed. Anyways, artificial sweetener that's 200 to 700 times sweeter than table sugar. Ooh. Ooh. Saccharin is in brand names like Sweet and Low and Sweet Tin Twin and Nectar Sweet. That has saccharin. All that is saccharin sugar. So, just putting that out there. If any of you guys like that pink popular packet of sugar, usually served in restaurants. There's a pink, there's a blue, and there's a white. So usually the pink is the sweet and low. The blue one is uh, does that one say NutraSweet on it? Something like that. The white is just, of course, plain sugar. But yeah, so that's what saccharin means. So that's why they don't use slightly saccharin alternative to Mr. Black, which is vodka based and unsweetened. Nice, that's good to know. So if I want an espresso martini, I am gonna go buy Mr. Black's coffee liqueur. You don't want to oversweeten your espresso either, unless you're putting it like I can see in my head like a pudding with an espresso. Let me see, an espresso martini pudding dessert thing. That sounds so good. Um, but I do want to try to make my own. That'd be fun. Is it coffee or wine? It's coffee. It's coffee. Tanda. One chat. When you were bartending, you made Kahlua for Christmas presents. Aw. Yeah, I just saw the recipe for Kahlua. It's not rocket science. Basically vanilla bean cream, whiskey, and I remember the picture. I'm trying to refer back to the picture I saw. Um, Kahlua recipe. Kahlua um recipe. So yeah, I did saw the picture. I seen the picture. I saw the ingredients in that one simple picture. That would be a great present. I would love to receive homemade Kahlua as a gift around the holidays. Okay, so here's one right here. Homemade coffee, Kahlua coffee. So, uh, water, 2 cups of sugar, 3 tablespoons instant coffee, a half a cup of corn syrup, which is chocolate, the chocolate syrup, but they're calling it corn syrup. 2 1/4 cup of rum and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And there is your coffee, your homemade Kahlua coffee liqueur. See, they're calling that a half a cup of corn syrup, which is looks like a bottle of basically is chocolate syrup. It is corn syrup. Uh, and I try not to eat too much of that either because of the long term effects of that on the body. Uh, yours was a bit stronger. Oh yeah, I mean you're gonna have some fun making that. I would definitely have some fun making that. Let me share this tab instead. But this is the homemade Kahlua coffee liqueur. God, this looks good right here. Homemade Kahlua. Oh my God, look at that cake. There's a Kahlua cake. It just looks, all these are fun. I know that we have some diabetics here in the channel, but I apologize. I like to look at them. I'm not gonna go run to the store and try to find all these sweets. but I think they're pretty in color because the color, and I could look at it and I could just imagine how it tastes, and that's enough for me sometimes. That looks interesting. Um, but yeah, back to the homemade Kahlua coffee liqueur. That's the recipe right here. It's so here's the recipe. I have all this stuff to make it, but I already have it. I don't want to make Kahlua. I wanted to learn how to make an espresso martini. Hey Slim, how are you doing? Hey True Crime, welcome in. Good to see you. Ooh, yours went great over ice cream. Like that one Italian thing. It's called uh, uh gosh darn it, affogato. An affogato. Affogato is ice cream with an espresso poured right over it. Espresso or Kahlua would be good over ice cream too. Kahlua is good in everything. But yeah, an affogato. That's what that reminds me of. How you doing, Slim? Jim says hi. True crime. Are we making wine? No. We were talking about coffee, an espresso martini. True crime says hello, everybody. And Jimster brought up the vanilla ice cream with his homemade Kahlua drizzled over it, and he said it was really good. Surfing YouTube, looking for live singing. Oh, awesome! That sounds fun, Slim. I need to make ice cream with the snow. How you do that? A snow cone? Ice cream with the snow. Oh, you need salt? You got this. You got the ice. Just cream? Does anybody know? I saw someone freaking making ice cream by shaking the heck out of those ingredients. Cream, salt, and ice. Like it was a woman with sharing an older recipe growing up that's what her mom used to make her have the children do, and she would give them a container, put all those ingredients in there, and have them shake the heck out of it, and they'd get ice cream. But I don't know if it's really that easy. That's a lot of shaking. I mean, would you sit there and shake for 10 minutes to get ice cream as a kid? Probably, huh? I think we would. I think I would have. You got 10 inches? You got plenty. You can build a snowman. Can you get a snowman? Build a snowman? You have cake candles burning, and now this, I'm getting hungry. Slim, I'm getting hungry too. I'm actually gonna just walk away from the chat for a few minutes because I'm gonna get some ground beef prepared. I'm gonna actually make my burger patty right now and prepare my dinner and my hubby's patty too if he likes it. I'm just gonna wash my hands here, get this ground beef here all ready, and probably gonna prep some onions, onion slices, and get ready for our dinner. We bought some frozen French fries, and I'm gonna stick some of those in the air fryer. We're gonna have some good homemade hamburgers. Nice homemade hamburgers. You know, I could bring my phone and still see the chat over here. Susie, what's the matter with you? Not using your brain today. Okay. Let me take my phone and I can see the chat. No, Susie. Okay. All right, there's the chat. Kapungo. Hi, Kapungo. Good morning. It's evening over here. It's almost 5 o'clock. Turn down the sound on that. Almost 5 here. I'm just getting to prepping some ground beef to smash into a couple burger patties. While I look at the chat. Oh, I guess I could take that Kahlua recipe off the screen. Huh? You guys want to just see nature? Okay, we can use this. I'm going to use this whole thing. It didn't use that whole thing. It's 6:54 p.m. 6:54 p.m. my time. True Crime says. Well, that Kahlua recipe, coffee liqueur, that recipe is definitely coffee talk related. So I'm going to leave that up while I prepare this. There's nothing going on really in my backyard. Let me know if you'd rather see the backyard big or the. Just trying to do this quickly so I can get back to the computer. Okay, so what do I like in my burger? I like some paprika. I'm gonna add some paprika in there. It's a little smoky flavored. Oh, this one's regular. I'm gonna add some garlic powder. Roger says hello, Jim. A little garlic powder to the burger patty. I'm gonna put a dash of a little bit of a dash of carne asada seasoning, just a little bit, not too much. We don't want too much chili powder in there. Just the other flavors. I'm also gonna add a little bit of cumin. That's gonna give it a really nice flavor. And what else? These are going to be the best burgers we have ever had because I'm putting an ingredient in here that I will not share because it's a secret. It's a secret. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. The whole aisle number 24. All going into this ground beef. As Mike likes to say, I like to put so many ingredients in there. I'm preparing the and I will fashion you a few patties if you would take the liberty in cooking them. Cook the patty, and I will prepare them if you cook them. What were you? Oh, you want me to cook your burger? Oh, okay. And all right, you got it. You got a special burger. One special burger coming up. Nice. Looks like I'm making burgers, guys. I should just switch the camera over to the kitchen, huh? Goodness gracious. The true crime just getting let us know, huh? Hamburger needs spicy brown mustard, ketchup, and some onions. Also a bit of garlic. Gotcha. Those are great ingredients. I like them. Okay, so that's all mixed in there. I'm gonna. He doesn't want any fancy schmancy. Doesn't want fancy schmancy. I'm just flavoring the ground beef. Now, if I was using ground chuck, I probably wouldn't add too much stuff to it, other than maybe a little salt and pepper. Probably not even that, because ground chuck has some great flavor already. And just gonna be chopping up some onions now. We can do fries too, babe. What about the donor party am I reading? Got this stuff quick onion for quick. This is about all I'm gonna need. It doesn't want onions. It just wants ketchup, mustard, cheese. No cheese on it. Okay. It's gonna be quick then. It's gonna be very quick. Hello, burger. Oh yeah. Um, I'm gonna put a pepper jack cheese on mine. What's everybody doing for dinner? Anything? Anybody want a burger? Okay, let's get the pan out. We're gonna cook these in the cast iron. The cast iron skillet. Nice and hot. Juliet, ask about a human burger. The donor party resorted to. Yeah. Jim, why did you take it to a dark place? Just asking. Well, is it because true crime is there and you guys are talking crime? Crime! So, the cheese is gonna go on mine. That's gonna go there. Mr. X, I can actually see the emojis now over here on my phone. I see the emojis that she's using. Okay. Grabbing the burger. I'm going in, I'm going in. Making a ball. Making a big meatball. Okay. Smush, 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 smush. Why I'm moving around, I got a burger press. I got a burger press. much easier. You guys have seen me use my burger press before. Just put the burger in there, press it, and voila, you have a hamburger. Press it. I'm not gonna step this one. He doesn't want anything really fancy. And that just certainly shapes it though, and bam. There's the burger first patty. Um, put this thing on real quick. Right. This is done. The patties are all made. Two of them are cooking. There's an extra one. Smells good. It smells really good, guys. It smells really good. Here we go. Start the fries. Time the fries are done. Burgers. I just want to give you guys a heads up if you're ever looking through your email. I just got something that was very suspicious. It was an email from a company that said I had won, and I believe it was an espresso machine. And anyways, I didn't join a raffle to be entered into a giveaway. for an espresso machine. It just said, "Oh, I was randomly picked this, and I won an espresso machine." And so, uh, just be very careful and cautious with your emails. Pay attention, and don't fall for something like that because it was through a company that they claimed to be through a company. And you got to look at the email that sent it, sender from the email the sender sent it from. Pay attention to those because if it's from a brand company, it'll just be simply the brand company name. But this one had like XC dot XQL after the company name. So if you see anything that looks like that, with an email from anything, insurance, something that they claim that you won, just put it in the spam folder and be careful. Don't click on the links for that. They look legit. You can make an email look very legit with copy paste company logos and things like that. It's not hard to do. So just be careful. You know, that was Chingo. What are you doing? Waving your hand around with your knife in it and handing me something. Are you freaking crazy? Freaking crazy? You guys cut me. Freaking shanked me. My husband just shanked me, guys. Okay, so yeah, just be careful with emails like that. And I just noticed that one. It looked really legit too. It looked very legit, and I was like, "There's no way. I didn't enter no contest. I didn't enter no raffle or drawing, whatever, for a espresso machine." I told my hubby about it. So yeah, you got to really pay attention to the sender address. Put a lid on this ladder. Hey, Portugal, welcome in. Excuse me. Welcome in, Portugal. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you guys for all your support. Thanks for whoever's still here. I appreciate you all. I just wanted to share my weather, my weather camera, and let me take this down. It's been windy all day, and I just kind of wanted to share what it looks like over here in Arizona. Oh my God, really? For reals? Guys, it's Face the Ace. Oh my God. So, yeah, Kemoto, Alien Bigfoot. Oh, 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 you're talking about the voice, huh, Face? Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that. I'm just checking on the burgers here real quick. Huh? Oh, a piece of shrimp cheese. Oh, What's here? Just tending to the burgers, guys, real quick. What was I going to do? Okay. Buns. Toasting the buns. Babe, I'll eat the old bun. You can have a new one. Oh, it's moldy. It's that kind of old. Throw it away. Okay. Yeah, we don't eat stuff this fast in this house. Can't buy a lot of stuff here. Yeah, they look really good. These are brioche buns. Oh, I'm gonna take these now. I think it's broken. Yeah, my bun twisted a little bit. It's smoking. Ow! Son of a gun. Ooh. On the wrong side. I turn you off. Okay. All right. So what do you say? Ketchup, mustard. This one's ketchup and mayo. Where's the freaking mayo? Because we were smoking. All right. Ketchup, mayo. Ketchup. Mayo. Take this one. I'm gonna clean a bit. This is his. That's all he wants. The plain Jane burger. So I'm almost done, guys. Almost done. Do you put mustard on a burger? I don't know if I ever put mustard on a burger. Just gonna try it. What other 100 things can I put in my burger? Uh-huh. Yeah. I I was looking at the NOAA map, and it showed the wind coming up off the coast. It wasn't helping any. Okay, so I got onions on my burger. I like a pickle. I like the pickle. We like to have pickle. Where's the pickles? Oh, we get the sliced pickles that are long. They're called stackers. Those are the best. Just one of those babies. Got enough to enjoy a burger. Oh. My burger has wings. We're just waiting for the fries. Wait. Oh, this is good. One more patty cooking. Just gonna flip that. Ooh, very nice. We got 3 minutes left on the French fries. Oh, you heard it, Jimster? You heard the voice. Oh, yeah. See, I watched the whole thing. I didn't hear a voice. Maybe I did the same thing, huh? Maybe I thought it was Face's voice. Coffee, coffee, coffee. You said look, guys, and for a second a person said look. It was not your voice, huh, Face? You guys want to see my burger? You guys want to see my burger? I gotta go mute on this side. Hang on a second. All right. Here's my burger. This is my burger. See, it's got wings. And then in here, we're making our fries. We're gonna have burger and fries. It's almost done. It's my hubby's burger. It's pickle. My burger. It's got a pepper jack cheese on it, and the lettuce, onion. I didn't put any tomato on it. Just cheese, lettuce, onions. This side. There's the cheese, onions. Yeah, soda. I just want to show you guys. So, let me just turn this on. All right. My house space. Yeah, I'm at home. We're getting ready to sit down and eat, and we're gonna eat, and then I'll go live again after, and we'll have some more coffee talk. Coffee talk. See my cat over there? There's my cat. My little tiger. He's right there. You're right there. Hello, little guy. Just get him. Just get him like this. We will grab him. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see you guys all soon. Thanks for hanging out, and we're gonna have dinner, and I'll start another live after we're done, and just hang out. We'll just hang out today. And thank you all for your support. Thank you, JoyX, and Face the Ice, Jimster, Roger, Henry, and let me see who else is everybody else that's in here. Tortuga, thanks for coming in, and we will see you guys all again soon. I'll talk to you later, right after dinner. Thanks for your support, and thanks for hanging out with me.